So Todd, you live in Japan. Do you see your family often?
Yes. I see them often. I see them usually once a year, but I write to them often, and I call them sometimes.
Okay. And when you see them, do you go to the United States to visit them, or do they come to Japan?
I go to America, and then everyone goes to my mom's house, and everybody meets me at my mom's house, which is nice. I see my sister, and we talk a lot, and it's good.
Does your mother miss you?
Yes. She misses me and I miss her a lot, so it's very nice to see her, and also, I miss my dad. I miss him a lot, so I'm always happy to see him.
Nice. What about your sister? When you are in the United States, do you have some activities you like to do together?
Yeah, sometimes we do stuff together. Maybe I will meet her at a cafe, or I will go shopping with her, so we do something fun each time I go back.
Nice.
Also, when I go home, I see my best friend, and that's always nice. I usually meet him for dinner, and of course I call him, and it's always nice to see my best friend. How about your family?
Well, since I live in Japan, I also call them and write them, but usually, we only Skype about once a month.
Oh. So, who do you Skype with the most, your mom or your dad?
I Skype the most with my father, because he wakes up very early, so his time and his schedule match my schedule. So it is easy for us to Skype.
Do you call him or does he call you?
I usually call him, but sometimes he calls me. Usually, if he calls me, it's because I have not called in a long time.
Oh.
So
sometimes, you make him mad.
A little angry.
Right. That's nice.
But
You have a brother too, right?
I do have a brother, and I call him less frequently, because he is so busy with his job. So we speak about once or twice a month, by messages or by phone.
Oh, that's nice. Do you follow your family on social media?
Yes. I use Facebook.
Oh, I use it too.
It is a really easy way to keep in contact with them.
Yeah, I agree. What about other social media? Do you use Twitter?
No. I don't use Twitter, and I don't use other social media either, only Facebook.
Ah, that's good, I think. Too much is too bad.
I agree, but I do love Facebook, because I can speak with my brother, and my mother, and my father anytime.
So, with Facebook, do you check it every day?
I do check it every day. Maybe it's a bad habit, but I do like to check it every day. Do you check your Facebook every day?
Not every day. I check it maybe 3 times a week.
3 times a week.
Yeah, I don't use it much, and I don't use it on my phone.
Oh? That's a good idea.
Yeah. I like my free time.
Do you use other social media, such as Twitter or Instagram?
I do use Twitter, but I don't use it on my phone. I only use it on the computer.
Okay. What about Instagram?
Oh, I don't use it at all. Do you use it?
No, I don't use it.
Oh, that's right. You only use Facebook.
I only use Facebook.
Oh, interesting. Well, that's nice that we can talk to our family on Skype and Facebook, because Japan is so far from America.
Yes, and I think they are very happy too.
Yeah, I think they are happy.
So Adam, we are talking about bucket lists, so things that you would like to do before you die. So what's your number one thing on your bucket list?
Oh, difficult question. Number one, I would probably have to say, skydiving maybe. I have wanted to do it for a long time. And I went bungee jumping in New Zealand. That was fun, but I still have not yet been skydiving. And jumping out of the plane just sounds like an awesome idea to me.
What other kind of adventure sports have you done?
This summer, what did I do? Sandboarding in Peru. That was fun. When I was younger, I did a lot of snowboarding and skateboarding. And yeah, I really enjoy extreme sports. I ride a motorcycle currently. If I could, I would love to race cars professionally, although I don't know how good I would be at it. But it just looks like so much fun.
Yeah. Well, it's never too late to start something you want to do, so you should add that to your bucket list. So tell me, what else is on your bucket list?
I really want to write a book. Be the author of a novel. I am always in the process of writing something down, but it never seems to come to complete book type end result. But maybe eventually, all of these little things that I have written down will come into a book form and I can publish it and complete my goal.
What kind of things do you write? Like what kind of genre, or is that kind of all the same, or do you write many different styles?
I wrote a lot of different things. One thing that I write is travel stories from my travels abroad or anecdotes that I come across when I am traveling. Recently, I have been writing jokes. I really enjoy watching stand-up comedy and have got kind of inspired from them to write some stuff down, although I have never really presented it. And I also write, I guess, fantasy stories as well. I have a few short stories, but it's been difficult for me to try to put them into book, like a longer version of them. The details are tricky to write down.
Wow. That's really interesting. Hopefully, one day, we shall be able to read a book written by you.
Yeah. That would be great.
Yeah. So tell me, what else is on your list?
The other things would be traveling to Europe, which I plan to do hopefully next summer, so I can cross that one off the list. I have always wanted to go to Europe, especially Italy and Spain. So I am excited to get that one done. And I would also really like to go to Africa and go on a safari and see, lions, tigers in the wild, in their natural habitat. I have also heard that you could see sharks, great white sharks in South Africa on the coast. I had some friends that went and sat in a cage in the water and had great white swim by. That sounds like a terrifying and once-in-a-lifetime experience. I am terrified of sharks, but it would be quite amazing to see.
Yeah. I am terrified of sharks as well, so I probably will not be adding that to my bucket list. But yeah, I hope you get to do everything that's on your list there.
Thanks. Me too. So you are from a big family, are not you? Sorry.
Yes. I have 5 brothers. They are all younger than I, and I am the only girl in the house.
The only girl, all younger than you?
Yes. I am 27 and the youngest is 6 years old. He's just gone to first grade right now.
That's an incredible age span, is not it?
Yes, that's right.
Sort of busy mother.
Yeah. She had me when she was 17 years old. So she's still very young. And even though I did not have any sisters, she was so close in age that I felt like she was like my sister.
Right. So being the only girl you did not feel anything odd about that?
I always tried my mom's dresses and her shoes. And I wanted to be like her. But most of the time, I was spending with my brothers. And I remember, it was very hectic, it was like a zoo. I remember one time when my brother was chasing me with a big knife.
Wow.
And closed the door, and the knife was stuck in the door.
So having those brothers, did it make you like more boyish than girlish?
Definitely, yeah. And I like that. I feel very comfortable around boys or males than females. Even growing up, I had more male friends than female friends.
Did you never kind of pine or crave for that sister?
You know, not really. No. I wanted a big brother actually. And I really enjoyed the presence of boys. You just don't have to worry about anything. You can just speak and be honest. Whenever we got together with my girlfriends, I had to be more concerned about their feelings, and I actually don't like that very much.
I am not like you though. I am from a really small family. I just got my sister. I grew up with my sister, and I did feel like I could speak to her about most things. I don't feel like I had to restrict myself from sharing certain things.
I think it also depends on at certain age. When you are younger, there is that time where you are always fighting. And then you grow older, and then you have families, and then you have more things in common, and the relationship changes throughout your life.
What I find really interesting about myself and my sister, I think we are really different. But there's something about us that, it makes us really similar. And I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's like our humor is the same. We might laugh at the same thing, and even now as we are older already. I don't feel like we particularly have many similar interests or much in common, but we can still speak to each other, and there's definitely that sense of family connection.